talk about marketing. Let's talk about how we get our ideas out to the public. Right now, I've got something here in front of me called 3 Tips for Effective Social Media Contests, which is by Carl Finch. Or I'm sorry, no, Kurt Finch. Kurt Finch. And he writes in here that he says here that if you want to have a contest and a giveaway which is effective at bolstering your social stats, like getting your number of followers, you have to have something that keeps them coming back. You don't just want somebody popping by your page for the first time. So what are your hooks? How do you ensure that you get permanent add-ons to your Twitter account so that you can then turn around and market to them as well? You want people who are going to be following you on a continual basis, which is something I'm still learning with Twitter, is how to build it, how to nurture it, and how to interact with everybody. So he says, first of all, you need to have a goal. It says, as in the case with nearly any marketing effort, social media contests must have a clearly defined goal in order to generate any value at all. So most marketers think they know their goal, which is, I want to raise my followers on social by X amount, but the approach is fundamentally wrong, and few companies seem to know it. He says, what do you ultimately want? Well, in most cases, the answer is really money. So you have to measure your actual money in terms of the new leads or conversions. But other goals could include conducting research, revealing a new consumer base. In my case, with my Twitter account, I want to drive traffic to the radio show. I want to reach out to people, and I want them to listen in and contribute and call. Or a lot of times I don't get the calls, I just get the emails of disagreement. No, I'm kidding. No. But it's really nice to have people interacting with you, quoting you. And of course, the more exposure that the show gets, the more exposure the company that sponsors my show gets. And Enterprise Insurance definitely deserves that recognition. Also says to develop a target. And so it says having a defined target is just as important. And I would certainly agree with that. For instance, with my Twitter account, I want people who are professionals. If I was, selling rap music, I would want people who are into rap music. But because of the tone of my show, I want professionals. I want people who are interested in marketing and in business and in PR and in all the things that interest me. And I can also appeal to them. It can be very reciprocal that way. So you want to make sure you have the right people targeted. And it also says to pick the right prize. So if you want to have some kind of a prize for people signing up for your site or interacting with you, you definitely want to make sure that it's something that's geared toward your audience. Again, for instance, if my audience, if I wanted to try to put out a prize to my audience, I wouldn't put out the latest rap record or CD. Oh boy, did I just date myself. I'd want to put out something, maybe one of the top management books as a prize, or perhaps an hour of free marketing advice from somebody, bring in an expert. So you have to custom tailor to your audience, which seems like a no-brainer, but I've seen some real doozies out there where people make terrible mistakes in marketing.
I think obviously the social media, the contest works. It works, and then you're right. If you're just throwing money out there, you can do a better contest that ends up bringing you leads, because social media is very hard to get leads off of. So if you're just going to go for likes, you could put up almost anything that was the top commodity of today, and people are going to pass it around, and they're going to be there once, and they will never be there again. For some, that's the best hope that they can come up with. That's the easiest thing that they can end up doing. But the hook is, have a product that's similar, have something that's going to complement what you're doing, or actually, like you said, bring in the base, generate the interest from the base that you want, and definitely interact more with them. Don't take that off. Once they pass on that like, you have a message that you can spread, and make sure you're spreading the right message, because you can actually communicate with a lot of people, and it's very hard. It doesn't work very well. So just throwing $100 at it is, if you don't actually plan it out, you may get likes, but you're not going to end up doing very much with it. So
absolutely, yeah, very good point. And I liked reading that because I realized that maybe we need to do something like that with our Twitter account.